Brandon Ace, Wrestling Mama. There's my little... there'll be 16 teams going head to head, trying to get to the #1 spot. This is Block A. We'll then move on to Block B. Elfie, welcome, welcome. I'll be seeing you later. So we're going to get Block A underway and find our way. We've got everything right. Maddie, hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, if you're holding your radio show, then I'd expect to be seeing you later. But if you're not, then fair enough, I won't be seeing you later, you know. But this is the first match in Block A. We're going to work our way through, and then we'll move on to Block B. Once we've finished both sides, we'll find out the final two teams meeting to earn that #1 spot. The first round is going to be a Crimson Mask Tag Team match. Well, yes, hearing you, shall I say. Goddess of Pain, welcome, welcome. As always, it's nice to see you, Nice, except you beefy fuck off. Hopefully, this is one thing I'm not going to miss about 2K18 is your fucking load screens. Take a good seat. Mighty Minerva, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you, nice. So we're going to have Critical Mass versus the Steel City Committee. How's everyone doing today? Everyone's good, I hope. Everyone fighting to earn themselves a spot in Slaughterhouse Tag Team Wrestling. It's going to be brought to you by Anarchy Gaming Channel. We've already seen a couple women, a singles man, all earn their spots. Here we're going to move on with a tag team. And coming out to the ring first, at a combined weight of 760 pounds. They're from Blackpool, England. It's the veteran and the rookie, known as Dominator and Titan, Critical Mass. Dominator, the shorter of the two men. Both super heavyweights in their own right. Dominator took Titan under his wing to teach him the ways. And this is where we are now. They're stepping up to earn themselves a spot in Slaughterhouse. That's it, Secretary. You whip him into shape. You get him sorted. And coming out to the ring now is their opponents. They are a combined weight of 622 pounds from Pittsburgh, USA. They are the Shmoo and Tyson Parker. But they are the Steel City Committee. Crimson Mask match. Tornado rules. Make your opponents bleed. Tyson Parker comes out swinging hard at Dominator. Titan now goes after the Shmoo. Tyson Parker crossbody springboard maneuver from the corner there. Titan European uppercut. Tyson Parker gone to the outside. Misses with a springboard attack there from the outside. Shmoo taking down Titan. Dominator now double axe handles across the back, drops him to the floor. Big right hand from Shmoo. Combination strikes, drops for Titan. Dominator calls for Tyson Parker to get to his feet. Misses with that shoulder tackle from the mid rope. Tyson Parker taking this. No, thought he was going to take it to the outside, but pulls him back into the neck breaker. Short arm clothesline from Shmoo. Elbow to the back of the head of Dominator. Scoops him up. Slams him down. No, into the twist and net breaker. Welcome to the show, mama. Nice to see you. Nice. Get a good comfy seat out there. Shmoo off the ropes. Jumping high. A man that size shouldn't get that high. But when it comes down, fuck me, gravity does you a fucking treat. And he comes down with some force. The avalanche slam there from Shmoo. Chop across the top of the skull from Dominator on Tyson Parker. Dominator now just staring ever so lovingly. Spinning heel kick. Fireman's carry hold there from Titan. Roll through. Uranagi backbreaker across the knee. And a second, still holding on. Oh dear. Well, mama, I think you need to find a better seat then. Shmoo. Grab on a choke. But that fights his way free. Headbutt. Breaks Titan off him. Tyson Parker going up. Elbow to the back of the head. Military press slam there from Shmoo on Titan. Not going to make your opponent bleed, which is what you're looking for in this match. Shmoo now with the choke slam to Titan. Dominator looking to give him the gooch. Dropping the gooch on Tyson Parker's face. Still each man sticking with who they started this match going against. No swapping around here. Big right hand from Tyson Parker. Leg caught. Clothesline there from Dominator. Shmoo though waits for Titan again. Sets him up for another avalanche slam. Fireman's carry. Dominator fighting his way through with the elbow strikes to Tyson's face. Titan blocks. Forearm smash. And a backbreaker there from Dominator. Shmoo's up. Crucifix running powerbomb. Coming down with some force. Just being kept in the ring by the ropes. Chop across the top of the head of Tyson Parker. Dominator on Tyson Parker. Drops the headbutt. Up on the shoulders. Driving Shmoo into the mat. We still don't have any blood yet. Anything goes in this match. Big boot across the face. Running power slam there from Titan. Fireman's carry takedown. Big bro kick there from Titan on Shmoo. Takes him off his feet, but Shmoo quickly back up. Tyson Parker with the poor choice of celebrating there. Eats a Uranagi. Big choke slam from Shmoo. Clothesline from Tyson. And a second. Stinger splash into the corner. Ducks under. Jumping clothesline. Their kip up. And their bodies are stacked. Tyson in the way of Dominator. Brings him down. Titans is swaying in the breeze though. Gets caught. Set up for another avalanche slam. Dominator fights his way to his feet with a kick, punch to the stomach. Big boot to the head there, Dominator. Shmoo now grabs Titan, tosses him into the ring post. Stomp across the chest. Jawbreaker from Dominator on Tyson. Kick to the stomach, DDT. Punch to the gut there by Shmoo. Russian leg sweep. Nobody bleeding yet. Knee drop across the face. Tyson Parker working, and we have blood, and we have an elimination. Dominator is out of the match. Titan now against two men. Kazi got it in him to pull this out and dig deep and win the victory here over the Steel City Committee, or is that the end of Critical Mass? Has him up, brings him down the hard way, and a stomp, and there you have it. The Steel City Committee move on to the next round. There you see Tyson Parker eating the Gucci Dominator. The avalanche slam. The running crucifix powerbomb. Big Alabama slam there. And your winners of this match. Thank you, Daniel Dino. But your winners are the Steel City Committee. Moving on to round 2. Okay, Mama, you comfy there, are you? I wasn't expecting you to be able to get into my booth. I thought they locked me away in here. Oh, poor Adam. Mark Caliber, welcome to the show. And you, of course, Adam Guerin. Nice to see you, nice. This is the second match in Block A. The Vermilion Coven versus the Cold-Blooded Killers. Take your picks. Apparently I do. That caught me by surprise. Well, little miss, if the locks had been adequate, I would have no company in here. Cold-Blooded Killers for the second round in Block A. walking out first. Champions in their own right already. Victor Mason leading the way, who stands at 6'1", 230 pounds. And he is your light heavyweight Three Lions Wrestling champion. But following behind him and one of his coven is Brettick, who stands at 5'11", 290 pounds, and he is your Three Lions Wrestling champion. Will they walk out of this match victorious, showing their true championship pedigree against the cold-blooded killers? One thing's for sure, they're going to love the sight of blood on their opponents. May just excite them just a little too much. There we have it. These two champs enter the ring now. That's right, Adam Guerin. Johnny Winston's coming after that belt of Breddick's. He earned himself the right of that in the last show of Three Lions Wrestling. And that will be coming on a week today. The Goodbye 2K18 show for UKWF and Three Lions Wrestling. Every belt on the line. But coming out next, their opponents. I'm sure the sight of blood would excite them just as much. Standing at 525 pounds combined. From parts unknown. Take your guesses, please. They are Drago and Vibora. The cold-blooded killers. Time to go to work. What? Bye, Mama. Thanks for the Jack Daniels. Hope you find a comfy seat and somewhere good to watch the action from. Okay. Well, here we go. Another Crimson Mask match. Cold-blooded killers versus the Vermilion Coven, and Breddick slides straight out of the ring, leaving his partner to fend off too. Raven, welcome to the show, and Breddick straight in with a steel chair over the head of Drago. Stomping away at the arm now. Vermilion Coven's leader eats a headbutt. Victor Mason being dropped there. Float over neck breaker there from Drago on Breddick, and another big headbutt. Vibora wasting no time going after the head of Victor Mason, trying to bust him open. Nice to see you, nice Raven. Find somewhere nice to sit. Mum has got some Jack Daniels if she's willing to share. Diving headbutt from Drago. Victor Mason fights his way free from what looked like going to be a brainbuster. Spinning neck breaker. Drago picks Breddick up. Arm drag, takedown though. And a stalling suplex there from Breddick to Drago. Leg dragon screw takedown, walks in. What's up, Jake Bagwell? Welcome to the show. Find yourself somewhere to sit, but don't get too comfy. You might be in action later tonight. Just saying. Misses with a chop across the chest. Drago now caught. Inverted Russian leg sweep. Welcome to the show, Jiggles. Nice to see you. Nice. Elbow drop to the knee by Bredick. Backslide driver there from Vibora on Victor Mason. Bredick now has him in a chokehold. Choke slam there to Drago. Vibora now looks to return the favour, but countered by Victor Mason with a flat line. Scooped up. Tombstone pile driver. Crucifix, sit down power bomb, and the Vermilion Coven take control. Bredick has his shot blocked, eats a forearm. Blood Moon DDT there from Victor Mason. Victor Mason goes up, big elbow drop to the sternum. How you doing, Miss Jiggles? Catches him, head scissors. Drop kick to the chest there of Vibora. Drago's going up top. The moon. Moonsault. Stiff kick to the spine of Victor Mason. Comes swinging with his own. Eats a chop across the chest. Fireman's carry takedown. Arm drag takedown. Big knee to the stomach there of Vibora. Has him up. Blood Moon DDT, but Vibora still not busted open through that mask yet. Drago keeps his eyes on Bredick as he tries to climb to his feet slowly in the corner. Leg caught. Kick to the hamstring. Forearm to the face there by Victor Mason, and now Victor unleashing shot after shot on Vibora. Vibora scouted well, sees him coming. Moon stomp again to the stomach of Bredick. Dragon screw takedown by Vibora. Stomp to the small of the back. Bredick sweeps for the leg. Yeah, okay, Raven, see you later. And we have an elimination. Victor Mason busting open the head of Vibora. So now it's Drago versus Bredick and Victor Mason. Can the Coven make it through to face the Steel City Committee? Or can Drago fight off these two sadistic fucks? Blood Moon DDT. Now Bredick waits for Drago to get up. Look at these two working one after another, going after that head of Vibora. Drago. No, yeah, Drago. Sorry, got mixed up for a second. Single leg drop kick. Victor Mason comes in, forearm across the back. Looks for the suplex. Drago flips out, scoops him up. Fall away slam, and up goes Drago. Are we going to see that moon stomp? Moon stomp to the stomach of Victor Mason. Fireman's carry takedown. Still grabs him by the head, snapmare takedown now. Victor Mason stiff kick across the spine. And now he's waiting for him. Blood Moon DDT. Well, I've had no warnings about my end, so it's obviously something to do with the internet elsewhere, because I've got nothing going on here. It's either that or YouTube's having a funky day, and there you have it. The Vermilion Coven with the Snake Eyes in the corner picks up the victory and moves on to round 2. There's that moon stomp. Blood Moon DDT, which set up for a tombstone pile driver. There you have it. There it came. But Drago held on even through that. But in the end, couldn't hold on. Snake Eyes in the corner, busting him open. And here you have it, the Vermilion Covenant. Moving on to the next round. Already champions. Can they make their way through this entire tournament and become the new tag team in Slaughterhouse Wrestling? Missy Canuck / Bagwell. Shouldn't that be a hyphen? I'm just going to call you Missy Camwell, because I'm going to be a dick. And what can she well? Well, let's move on to the next Crimson Mask match, which is Pretty Rich versus the Knuckle Up Club. You'd instantly expect the Knuckle Up Club to be in favour of winning this match, considering they're not shy in using knuckle dusters to pick up victories. And by the looks of Pretty Rich, don't think they like to get their hands dirty too much. Chris Clark, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Nice. You've walked into the Slaughterhouse Tag Team Tournament. We're in the third match of Block A. Both these teams trying to fight their way through and be the first tag team from UKWF to make it into Slaughterhouse Wrestling. So take your pick here, Knuckle Up Club or Pretty Rich. Who's your picks? But coming out to the ring first, at a combined weight of 470 pounds, they are Braxton Rich and Ace. The tag team known as Pretty Rich. Well, if you're a champion, you got to go back. It's pretty hard not to be back there if you're the champion. Coming out in their special robes, look. Braxton Rich and Ace with his little selfie stick. Never misses an opportunity. Braxton Rich now making it rain over Ace. I'm sure he's done that a few times in the clubs. Pretty Rich now, all set up in the ring. We wait on their opponents. And here they come. At a combined weight of 510 pounds from Dirty Up Club. Remember, Crimson Mask matches, Tornado, anything goes. All you gotta do is bust open your opponents one by one and be the last person standing in the ring. And there you see the 1-2 fuck you on the back of the clothing of Knuckle Up Club. So here we have Pretty Rich, Knuckle Up Club both ready in the ring. Gordsin, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Still waiting on your wrestler's contract to be sorted out. Braxton Rich being worked over on the outside against the barrier. He dropped outside to get the steel chair, but now it's working against him. Ron Morrison on the inside versus Ace. Full Nelson suplex there. Knuckle Up Club taking control as it stands. Back elbow strike to Ace off the ropes. Corey Daniels cranking the neck of Braxton Rich on the outside. Tosses him in towards the barrier. No problem, Goddess. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate this. Whatever time you can spend. Fireman's carry takedown there from Corey Daniels on the outside to Braxton Rich. Ron Morrison just about dodges the drop kick. Corey Daniels stomping away on Braxton Rich's chest on the outside. Ron Morrison is waiting. Comes in at double axe handle to the face of Ace on the inside. Braxton Rich being worked over on the outside still. Tries to fight back. Eats a forearm instead and a lung blower. And here comes those dirty knuckles. Power of the punch. Sends Ace flying. Knuckle dust is on. Still doesn't have his head busted open. Dragon screw takedown by Corey Daniels. Ace fighting back. Springboard Hurricane Rana. And then a boot to the face of Ron Morrison. Elbow strike. Corey Daniels raining down right hands on the knee of Braxton Rich. Running flat line there. Or should I say a basement flat line. Float over DDT on the outside by Braxton Rich, and Pretty Rich have now taken over the match, it seems. Disrespectful back heel there from Ace to Ron Morrison. Whipped into the corner. Ace comes flying in with a knee. No, misses. Spins him round. Sits him up. Pulls the head in. And a super kick to the face. Morrison up to his feet quickly though. Has him up on the shoulders but eats the elbow strikes. Elbow to the back of the head of Corey Daniels on the outside. Jawbreaker from Braxton. Aeroplane spin. Drops him down. Big knee from Braxton Rich. Comes running in and rams him into the apron there. And Ace flying through the air. Red arrow. Or should we call that the Golden Ace? Big shin breaker there from Corey Daniels on the outside. Ace just about catches Ron Morrison in time. Throws him into the corner yet again. But Morrison fights his way free. Gets caught out though by Ace but falls through the back door. Russian leg sweep. Braxton Rich calling for the end here on the outside. Stomp on the chest. DDT from Morrison on the inside. Back and forth between these two. Ron Morrison, Corey Daniels and Braxton Rich leaving it all on the outside of the ring. And there's that big lumbar check again. Not going to bust him open, but you are going to slowly sap the strength out of your opponent. Into the steel chair goes Corey Daniels. And there you have it, aces out of this match thanks to the Knuckle Dusters of the Knuckle Up Club. Pretty Rich and Braxton Rich busted off the steel post or the ring post. And there you have it, a quick 1-2 fuck you from the Knuckle Up Club. There you see those Knuckle Dusters coming into play. The super kick through their legs to Ron Morrison. The golden ace. The lumbar check. Here we see those Knuckle Dusters yet again. And your winners of this match, the Knuckle Up Club. 3 teams already through to the next round. Who's going to be joining them? We'll find out who the next 2 teams are in just a second.
Are you ready?
39 minutes in, 3 matches down. Who's the last match of round 1? Oh, it's the Bare Knuckle Brawlers versus Boots and Blood. Time to go to work. Bare Knuckle Brawlers, Boots and Blood. Take your pick already here. Boots and Blood have worked many different companies and have been champions in many different countries and companies. And now we move on to the Bare Knuckled Brawlers. Well, the name says it all. Big Ben there, 7 feet tall. Few screws loose in that head of his. From a few too many punches to the head, I reckon. So we'll see who comes out on top of this. Bare Knuckles or Boots and Blood. Boots and Blood seem to be the favourites at the minute. I see 2 calls for them to win already. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, why the fuck not? Hit that button, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like what I'm doing, hit the thumbs down. But at least have the decency to say something in the chat instead of just dropping a thumbs down like a scared little bitch. I take criticism just as good as anyone else. With a big fuck you. If you don't like the way I run things, it's my show and that's the way I'll do it. Boots and Blood, the heavy favourites in the chat. Cassie, Madam Red, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice. Okay, Elfie, see you in a bit. Here we go, coming out to the ring. First, the hometown boys. A combined weight of 750 pounds. From London, England, they are the Bare Knuckle Brawlers, Big Ben and Union Jack, your tag team champions. That's right, they are the UKWF Tag Team Champions here. They will be defending those belts at the Goodbye 2K18 show. So we will see who comes out victorious here. Boots and Blood yet to make a tag team appearance on UKWF. Who knows what will happen in the future? Maybe they'll be making appearances together more. Like I said, Big Ben's taken a far too many shots to that head of his. A few screws loose in the ring. You can see how he walks and how he acts. Doesn't seem quite right. Union Jack keeps him in check though. People, drink it in. The Bare Knuckle Brawlers, your tag team champions. Obviously belts aren't on the line in this tournament. And there's that lovely internet quality message that comes up. But coming down to the ring now, they are Boots and Blood, Jake Bagwell and Mordrin Nightwalker. Time to make a name for yourselves here in UKWF. Bare Knuckle Brawlers, Boots and Blood, Crimson Mask, first blood elimination, float over DDT from Union Jack, and Big Ben working over Jake Bagwell. Big claw slam there from Big Ben to Jake Bagwell. Mordrin, basement DDT there. Fucking hell, Jake Bagwell just got tossed in the air like he was nothing. And now Big Ben working over their chest. Mordrin with a stomp to the face now. Shoulder block takedown there by Bagwell to Big Ben. Mordrin going up. Cross body to the back of Union Jack. Jack now. Hip toss. Bagwell calling for Big Ben to get up. Boot across the face of Mordrin. Double axe handle to the head of Big Ben. Union Jack going after the knee of Mordrin. Armbreaker takedown there by Big Ben. Jake Bagwell now has his foot stood on, dropping the knee. All that weight coming down up through a knee into the ankle joint itself. And there's a kick right up the arse to Mordrin, and what a fucking clothesline delivered to Jake Bagwell. Spins him round in the air. Mordrin catches the leg, dragon screw takedown. Big Ben waiting for Jake Bagwell to get up, and here comes that Tower of London, the spinning Uranagi slam. Union Jack grabbed by the throat, tripped. Bagwell fights his way free, raining shots down on Big Ben's head, but he comes fighting back. Eat the teeth, Bagwell. Union Jack now unleashing combination strikes on the head of Mordrin. Has him rocked, has him dropped. Bagwell now gets shrugged away. Boot to the back of the head. Union Jack with that unique submission hold, but submissions don't mean anything in this match. It's all about the blood. Backdrop suplex there. Legs swept from underneath Union Jack. Mordrin still concentrating on Union. Stomps across his face, and here we see it. Thanks to Big Ben, saved though is Union Jack. Referee taken out. Union Jack dropped down face first into the mat. Mordrin Nightwalker celebrating already, but the match isn't over yet. Pop up fastball punch there from Big Ben. Mordrin has him in a side headlock, shrugs him off. Kick to the stomach quickly. Pendulum power slam there. And looks like Mordrin's about to eat another kick right up their poop chute. Here it comes. The Underground. Big Ben fights his way free. Bagwell catches the leg though. Big backbreaker from Union Jack on Mordrin, who rolls to the floor on the outside. Jake Bagwell going up. Corkscrew moonsault there. Mordrin dives back into the ring. Union Jack now had gone outside to go and get him, but dives back in, scoops him up, hangs him up on the top rope. Big right hands raining down on the head of Big Ben from Jake Bagwell. That's it, Bagwell working the right place. You need to bust his head open. Arm drag takedown. Mordrin slips through the back door, pushes Union Jack away. Code breaker there. Big Ben spinning. Jake Bagwell into the corner, runs off the ropes. Big running haymaker to the side of the head of Jake Bagwell. Walks out of the corner. Gets caught with the arm drag takedown though. Bagwell fighting back. Hammerlock DDT there from Big Ben. And now he waits for Bagwell to get up. And here's the Night Walk. Tower of London Uranagi slam there from Big Ben to Jake Bagwell. Union sweeps the leg from underneath Mordrin Nightwalker. Ducks under. Eat their teeth again, Bagwell, if you've got any left in your mouth after the first time. Jawbreaker there from Union Jack. Grabs Mordrin by the head. Shrugs him away though. There's one headbutt. Still holding on. Two. And a third. STO there from Bagwell. Going up top. Big suplex there from Union Jack to Mordrin Nightwalker. Bagwell now. The STO. Mordrin scoops him up, slips through the back door. Union Jack picks him up. Backdrop there. Pendulum power slam from Bagwell to Big Ben. That's a big boy to fucking toss around like he's a sack of spuds. DDT. Still not busted open any of these men. Who's going to draw first blood? Another DDT there from Bagwell to Big Ben. And here's the headbutts raining down on Mordrin. And there it is. Mordrin Nightwalker's been eliminated thanks to the headbutts from Union Jack. DDT. It's all now on Jake Bagwell. Can Bagwell pick up the victory? Double axe handle, no. Elbow fights his way free from the corner. Pendulum power slam from Bagwell. Looking a little bit gassed though. Has this match taken too much out of him to go forward? And here comes that running haymaker. Still not busted open. Comes running in, crossbody there from Union Jack. Big Ben now brings Bagwell up to his feet. Choke, two-handed choke, slams him down to the mat. And again brings him quickly back to his feet again. Tower of London Uranagi slam, here it comes. Union Jack now walks over to Bagwell, who can't have much left in him. These two not really working together too well, getting in each other's way now. It's 2-on-1 and they can't take advantage, it seems. It's the UK, mama. We're all fucking pasty white. Up on the shoulders. Hot shot to Bagwell. Big Ben in control. Picks him up by the head. Slams him down to the mat with authority there. Misses with the big boot. Bagwell quick enough to get out of the way. Pulls him down. Dodges out of the way. Union Jack, who came flying there with the clothesline. Looks like Bagwell's going up top. Big Ben trying to get out of the way. Bagwell thinks better of it as he sees Union Jack coming for him. German suplex there. Bagwell in trouble now. Big headbutt. No, blocked there by Bagwell. He counters with a European uppercut. Gets a hold. DDT, and we're down to 1-1. Jake Bagwell versus Big Ben. Who's got it in him to take their team forward? Rope assisted Alabama slam. And Bagwell still in this, even though he lands on his face. Whipped into the corner now. That's it, mama. That is it. Running haymaker. And Bagwell still hasn't bled a drop. Tara London Uranagi slam. Here it comes. Could this be the end of Bagwell now? Stomp to the chest. Forearms raked across the face of Bagwell. But still that head not busted open. Big Ben looks to pick him up. No, eats an elbow to the bollocks. Big uppercut there. And Boots and Blood move on to the next round. Boots and Blood. Jake Bagwell pulling it out the bag. Busting open both Union Jack and Big Ben. Congratulations, Boots and Blood. You move on to round 2, but you'll be facing the Knuckle Up Club. There you see the blood trickling down the face of Mordred Nightwalker, wearing the wounds of round 1. His partner, not spilling a drop of his own blood anyway, takes him through to round 2. Congratulations, Boots and Blood, on your first tag team match within UKWF. We'll move on to the next round. Steel City Committee versus the Vermilion Coven. Oof. Snap, nap or tap steel cage match. So we go from busting you open to now we want to bust some bones, or we want to knock you the fuck out. I never said this tournament was going to be nice. I never said you'd come out the same. If you want to move on to Slaughterhouse, you need to be able to take the pain. So snap, nap or tap steel cage match. Take your pick here. Vermilion Coven or the Steel City Committee. Very nice, Xander UFC, but next time if you're going to sub beg, at least ask if it's okay. I don't mind people sub for sub, but you should at least ask the promoter or the channel whether it's okay to come in and ask things like that. And I forgot, I need to sort out my mods because I don't know how many are actually in the chat. No problem, Xander. But if you're going to come in and do it, at least ask first. Because no doubt you'll be gone in about 5-10 minutes time and you won't be in the chat anymore. You've just come in here to grab some subs. But coming out to the ring first, already making it through round 1. They are your Steel City Committee. Take your picks. Steel City Committee or the unholy combination of Brettick and Victor Mason. And here it comes, there's the flames. The smoke filling the arena. The lights dim and the mood of the arena changes as here comes that combination, your lightweight and your world champion of Three Lions Wrestling. They are the Vermilion Coven. Slowly, creepily walking down that rampway, never breaking for even a moment that steady pace. Breddick seems to be just staring at these two men inside the cage. Victor Mason in complete control, it seems, as he now makes his way slowly up those steps and changes the mood. The lights go up, but the creepy son of a bitch stays the same. Steel City Committee making their way round to the other side of the ring now, and here you have Breddick and Victor Mason inside the ring. So who's going to get knocked out or tap out or straight up broken in this match? Spinning neck breaker, big back breaker there. Coming for the win, says Gordson. Kick to the spine there by Tyson Parker and Victor Mason. And Shmoo going straight away for that camel clutch. Trying to rip open the face, it seemed, of Breddick. Tyson Parker holding Victor Mason up in the air. Stalled and suplex. Held him up for what seemed an eternity. Oh no. Eternity's a faction or stable, not. Anyway. Big European uppercut from Victor Mason, now raining down the right hand. Blocked now by Tyson Parker, who comes back. Big Samoan drop. Shmoo being picked up like he was nothing there by Breddick. Fall away slam on top of his own tag team partner. Goes up to the middle rope. Flies through the air with a crossbody, taking out Tyson Parker's knee. But also taking out his own tag team partner in the process. Shmoo now with the backbreaker. Punch to the face. Has him up. Squats being performed there with Breddick into the suplex. Tyson Parker whipped into that exposed turnbuckle. Fuck, that's gotta hurt. Steel ring right across your back. Tyson Parker now picked up. Shmoo flying through the air, crushing the air out of any, if any, out of the lungs out of Breddick. Whiplash to the neck there. What's up, Ethan Moore? Welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. Nice. Crucifix, sit down, powerbomb. Boston Crab setting deep on Shmoo. Camel clutch setting deep on Tyson Parker, and the Vermilion Coven look to take control. Tossed aside the impressive strength there of Breddick, tossing Shmoo around like he's a fucking sack of spuds. Heavy whip into the ropes there, misses him on the rebound. Tyson Parker now eats the mat. Again, Breddick whipped off the ropes, eats a kick to the stomach though. Fireman's carry takedown. Tyson Parker looks to fight his way back in control. Victor Mason slips through, neck breaker. Shmoo now, then up against the ropes. Breddick eats the steel cage and then slammed down to the mat. Kick to the knee by Breddick, fights his way free. Blood Moon DDT there, delivered to Tyson Parker. Sidewalk slam to Breddick. And another Blood Moon DDT. Stomp across the stomach. Gut wrench. Power slam coming his way. And H.O.F building up a head of steam yet again. There's that big body splash. Drop kick from Tyson Parker, and the Steel City Committee looks to be in control. No, Bredick fights free with the arm. Drag takedown. Side headlock. Boston Crab set in deep. Tyson Parker off the steel buckle, tossed across like he was yesterday's garbage, and H.O.F looks to eat a choke slam from Bredick. Stomp across the face, knee drop to the back of the skull, sidewalk slam there from H.O.F to Bredick. Judo throw there from Tyson Parker, eating up the crowd now. 2 clotheslines in a row. Stinger splash in the corner. Ducks under the clothesline. And a jumping clothesline there. Kip up from Tyson Parker. Now up to his feet. Centre of the ring. Into the armbar. Bredick looking to save his partner. Does so just in time. Gets a hold of Tyson Parker now. H.O.F slowly getting back to his feet. Tyson Parker whipped into that exposed turnbuckle yet again, but H.O.F grabs a hold of Bredick into the powerbomb. Holds on into the Boston Crab. And is Bredick going to tap? No, he fights his way free. But Tyson Parker has Victor Mason up, and round he goes. Bredick, boot to the face of H.O.F. Match still continues. Nobody knocked out or tapped out just yet. Hot shot there from H.O.F. Arm drag takedown. H.O.F now stomp to the stomach. Victor Mason suplex to Tyson Parker. Drops him on his partner's head, it looked like. But Bredick still fights his way free. Big uppercut takes down the H.O.F. Back elbow from H.O.F. Into the backbreaker. Victor Mason trying to get him to submit. Gets caught now with a chokeslam. Tyson Parker taunting the crowd here, flexing his muscles. Big chokeslam there from H.O.F. Parker now up to the mid rope. Calling for Bredick to get to his feet. Victor Mason trying to work over the partner of H.O.F. Big missile drop kick. Victor Mason looks like he's going for an avalanche slam. Pull back short arm clothesline there by Bredick. Eats the jaw breaker there from Tyson Parker. Victor Mason looking for that Blood Moon DDT. Match still continues. Nobody knocked out. Tequila Sunrise locked in. Are we going to see a tap out? No. Victor Mason, Bredick still in this match. Victor Mason working over the arm of H.O.F. Bredick now taking back control. No, has his leg swept from underneath him. Tyson Parker saves his partner quickly there before he could tap out. Has Victor Mason up. Not a knockout though, not a knockout blow there. Going, locks in the armbar. And the Steel City Committee still doesn't pick up the victory there. Victor Mason powering through and not tapping out. H.O.F catches him with a big right hand. Thank you very much, Gord Sin. Round. Big shin breaker. And we have a tap out. Tyson Parker tapped out to Victor Mason. And the Vermilion Coven goes through to the next round. Here we see that big body splash from H.O.F to Bredick. What a kick there from Tyson Parker. The choke slam from Bredick on Shmoo. Impressive considering how much the Shmoo weighs. All that weight through one hand. Got one back though from Shmoo. But your winners of this match via tap out. And moving on to the final round of Block A are your Vermilion Coven. Look at those two fucking sadistic cunts. And the Coven move on. So not much rest time for Boots and Blood as they get ready for their round 2 match. Knuckle Up Club versus Boots and Blood in a snap, nap or tap steel cage match. Take your picks here. Boots and Blood versus Knuckle Up Club. No, the Knuckle Up Club are not more of my offspring. I can't say I've visited Leeds, so I can't lay claim to those. Mrs. U, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice. Yeah, okay, there seems to be a little bit of trouble with Whisper Fire and Mordrin for some reason. Or Jake, I don't know which one she has an issue with. But this match now, the Knuckle Up Club winning via double blood elimination. Jake Bagwell rescuing Boots and Blood as it came down to 1v1 in the first match. Now it's down to first person to tap or go to sleep picks up the victory here. So, Knuckle Up Club or Boots and Blood. Blade Charge, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. Nice. Sorry, I missed you for a second there. Coming down to the ring now. From Leeds, England, they are the Knuckle Up Club. We saw them use their equalisers in the first round. The ring post won't help them score a victory here, but those knuckle dusters might. All legal inside a steel cage. So Boots and Blood, be on your guard, you know what's coming. And it's the 1, 2, fuck you. Coming down to the ring now. As I've said, all across the digital wrestling era, these guys here have picked up tag team titles. Do they have what it takes to make it through Block A to fight for the right for the Slaughterhouse? I'm talking sense there, look. Leg caught up with Mordrin. Bagwell caught by Ron Morrison, and Boots and Blood both taken down quickly. Mordrin already locked in a figure 4, but fights his way free. Whipped into the ropes, pulled back, clothesline takes down Bagwell. Mordrin kick to the chest, and now a kick to the stomach, and into a clothesline takes down Corey Daniels. Drop kick to the back of the skull, stomp to the small of the back. Ron Morrison takes down Bagwell. All the damage, bumps and bruises, except for the blood. Obviously we've patched Mordrin up. All of those injuries going to take a factor in this match. Knuckle Up Club didn't get busted open. Mordrin has been busted open, so you got to think there might be a slight weakness in him. But there you see the Boston Crab locked in deep. Mordrin with the elbow to the back of the head saves himself from Corey Daniels. The backbreaker into the Russian leg sweep. Bagwell up top, elbow drop to the chest of Ron Morrison. Now Mordrin busting down on the head of Corey Daniels. Inverted DDT there from Ron Morrison. Now Mordrin sizing up his opponent. Drop kick to the back of the skull yet again, working over that head. And here it comes, Mordrin setting up Corey Daniels. Is this going to be the knockout blow already? No. The bell's not tolled yet on the Knuckle Up Club. And there Bagwell takes one hell of a punch to the head. Oh look, the Knuckle Up Club go back to their wheelhouse of using those knuckle dusters. But Bagwell, strong-headed and strong-willed, keeps going on. Pendulum power slam there from Bagwell. Now he locks in the camel clutch. Kick to the stomach. And Mordrin Nightwalker setting up Corey Daniels for the Nightwalk. Bagwell fights back with the elbow strike. Gets himself to his feet. But Ron Morrison slips through. Russian leg sweep. Armbar locked in deep. Ron Morrison looking to save his partner. Stomping on the chest of Mordrin Nightwalker. Then up against the ropes, Corey Daniels has a hot shot. Clothesline against the steel cage there to Jake Bagwell. Lumbar check, code breaker in unison. Boots and Blood and Knuckle Up Club going at it full throttle. And here comes another night walk to Corey Daniels. Could that be it? No, Corey Daniels' head still ringing true. Sweeps the leg from behind. Ron Morrison fights his way free with the elbow strikes. Bagwell bell toss, tosses Morrison across the ring. Mordrin punch to the stomach. Running bulldog there. Jawbreaker from Ron Morrison to Bagwell. Has him up. Power bomb into the Boston Crab. Mordrin now sees what Morrison's up to, changes his mind of what he had planned for Corey Daniels, and goes to work. Sunset flip, pile driver there. And now Mordrin goes to work, looking to make Morrison yell for his mama. But Corey Daniels gets there in time to save his partner. Big heavy right hand across the back, has him up. Backbreaker there. Fireman's carry into the backbreaker. Stomp across the stomach. And now locks in the submission hold. Bagwell trying to save his partner, and does. Corey Daniels gets caught. Fights his way free though. Ron Morrison slowly gets to his feet and instantly taunts to the crowd. The chicken wing locked in, and the Boots and Blood have made Corey Daniels tap out. Mordrin Nightwalker picking up the victory, and there you see it. Boots and Blood move through to the final round to face the Vermilion Coven. There's a Nightwalk to Corey Daniels. The power bomb Into the Boston Crab there from Ron Morrison. And there it is again. The fireman's carry into the backbreaker there. But you're all winners of this match. And moving on to the final round to face the Vermilion Coven of Block A. Boots and Blood, Jake Bagwell and Mordrin Nightwalker. Bullet, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, fella. Nice. This is a Slaughterhouse tag team tournament. We're going through 16 teams to narrow it down just to one to win a chance at having a spot in Slaughterhouse Wrestling. So we move on to the final match. So we've gone for blood, we've gone for bones and knockouts. So now we're just going to let these teams fight it out in an all-out war. Tornado tag, falls count anywhere, anything goes. And we're going to skip the entrances for this match because we've seen them twice already. But it's Vermilion Coven versus Boots and Blood. Take your pick now. Who's moving on to face the winners of Group B? Can Boots and Blood go all the way? Or can the double champions of Vermilion Coven continue their momentum and eke out a victory here over Boots and Blood? Gordson calling for the Coven. Missy, Mad Cow, Mrs. U, all calling for Boots and Blood. Minerva, NC4L. I know what team she's picking. Bullet goes with the Coven as well. 2 for the Coven and a couple for Boots and Blood. And here we go. This is Tornado tag. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere. Tag team war. And already the hammerlock inverted DDT there from Mordrin Nightwalker. I thought he was going for the chicken wing already. You've got to think all the damage taken on these bodies already. The running DDT there to Jake Bagwell. How much of a factor is that going to play in this match? Flapjack there from Victor Mason. Breddick and Victor Mason both going up. Breddick successful, Victor Mason not so. Drop kick to the back of the head from Mordrin Nightwalker. Inverted DDT from Bagwell. Boots and Blood taking control of this match, and we have a pin. Just a 1 count no. Every pin no causes your opponent to expend some of that precious stamina and energy they have to kick out. Smart tactics to go for early pins, making your opponent waste that energy. Facebuster there from Vermilion Coven's leader Victor Mason. Has him up. Crucifix, sit down, power bomb delivered to Mordrin, and there's that pendulum power slam from Jake Bagwell. Victor Mason going for the pin already. Just a 1 count, and Bagwell quickly comes to the rescue. Blood Moon DDT, Jake Bagwell taking the piss. Even Victor Mason's own move. Military press slam there from Jake Bagwell, and Boots and Blood go to celebrating, trying to get this crowd of UKWF behind them. Big clothesline dumps Breddick to the outside. Victor Mason with the back elbow counters Jake Bagwell. And there's that Nightwalk DDT into the pin. And a kick out on 2. Spinning heel kick by Mordred Nightwalker, setting up Victor Mason, Breddick, for a Nightwalk on the outside. Victor now working over the knee of Jake Bagwell, and there's that Nightwalk. It connects on the outside, hits the floor. Referee to the outside to make the count. Jake Bagwell working over Victor Mason, and a kick out on 2. Stomp to the small of the back. Jake Bagwell locks in that sleeper hold, but the referee calls no submission, and there's the jawbreaker that breaks Victor Mason free from Jake Bagwell's hold. Raining down heavy right hands is Mordred Nightwalker. Bagwell looking for the pile. No. Tombstone submission hold. Locked in deep on Victor Mason. Is it going to be enough? Victor Mason is tapped out, and Boots and Blood have picked up the victory. Boots and Blood move on to face the winners of Group B. Victor Mason tapping out early to that Tombstone submission. Boots and Blood, from a shaky start going 1-on-1 in the Blood elimination match to now absolutely dominating the next 2 matches. Gabriel, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Nice. But there you have it, the winners of Group A. Boots and Blood. So you're going to have to bear with me while we set up the round 2 Group B tournament. But there you have it, the winners of this. Beating the Bare Knuckle Brawlers, beating the Knuckle Up Club, then beating the Vermilion Coven are Boots and Blood. There you go, look. There's all the wins. 1 by knockout, 1 by submission, 1 by submission. So let's start ourselves a new tournament. Oops, right. So we are looking at the Hit Squad versus, here we go, for Warren Benjamin, Baltimore's finest. Next, D-Train, Wild Matt Outlaw, the last train robbers, and they will be fighting their own Ruthless Inc. members, William Haight and David Ruin. Next match is Johnny Winston and his tag team partner, Hugo Wright. What the fuck? How was that not right? Whoever, I know. What's going on here? Oh no, I've got it now. Ignore me, just having a brain fart. And the last match of the tournament is Mr. U-Taker and Mark Caliber versus Griffith Davian and Lord Amadeus. There you go. And just like before, the first match of the tournament will be a Crimson Mask match. The Hit Squad versus Baltimore's Finest. Baltimore's Finest bringing in a brand new wrestler, Warren Benjamin. Take your picks. Who do you think's got this victory here? Thank you for everyone that shared out the link to this tournament in all the different chats. Much appreciated. Obviously this is on behalf of Anarchy Gaming Channel, the tag team tournament to enter a spot into Slaughterhouse Wrestling. Can't wait to see what Anarchy brings us. I'm sure it's going to be off the fucking chain, off the wall. And with a name like Slaughterhouse, damn right devious and disgusting. But I fucking love it. But here, Hit Squad, Baltimore's Finest, in a Crimson Mask tag team match. For those of you who might not have caught the first rounds of Block A, Crimson Mask is Elimination Tornado Tag. Make your opponents bleed, be the last team standing, and you make it through to the next round. If that's what you really want to do, because next round we're going to be looking to breaking bones in a snap, nap or tap chamber. Wrestling Mama, are you winking because you're bringing me more JD after I've been told I should stop drinking? Or are you winking at me because you've got something in your eye? Or is there another reason you might be winking at me, I wonder? And here they are, your three Lions Wrestling Tag Team Champions. The Hit Squad, local, just down the road from the arena itself. Kendrick West Alexander Ross. Not sure on confidence. Have held those championships a while now. But they will be defending them next Sunday at the Goodbye show. Because after that we close the doors and draw in a new era of UKWF and Three Lions Wrestling. But coming down to the ring now, Brandon Ace, Warren Benjamin, Baltimore's finest. Interesting, mama, interesting. But here we go. Hit squad. Baltimore's finest. Who's gonna bleed first? Big gut buster there from Brandon Ace. Big suplex from Warren Benjamin, who's just as tall as he is wide, it seems. But Alexander Ross not short on mass himself, but getting tossed around like a rag doll. Kendrick West eats the elbows to the top of the head, and a big shin breaker there to the Hit Squad's Alexander Ross. Shin breaker into the dragon screw takedown. Kendrick West slips through the back, forearm, shoots down and takes out the knee of Brandon Ace. Big DDT from Warren Benjamin, and Alexander Ross rolls to the outside. West now waiting for Brandon Ace to get to his feet. Big elbow strike to the top of the head. Whipped into the ropes, collides, nothing doing. Alexander Ross working over Warren Benjamin on the outside. So Brandon Ace, what you're telling me is, if Warren Benjamin gets beaten, that Alexander Ross can claim himself to be a silver Olympic medalist? Because he's beaten an Olympic champion? Is that how it works? Is it like title belts? Big gut buster there from Kendrick West on Brandon Ace, who's getting worked over on the inside. Warren Benjamin now taking back control with a belly-to-belly suplex. West now whips Brandon Ace into the corner yet again. Sits him up on that top turnbuckle. Big right hand. And it looks like Brandon Ace is about to meet the mats on the outside the hard way. Get ready to fly, air, Hit Squad. And there we see it. Forearm to the side of the head of Warren Benjamin. Brandon Ace now fighting his way back to his feet. Alexander Ross still having control over Warren Benjamin. Fights his way free though. Brandon Ace calling this is over on the other side of the ring. Big arm screw takedown there. Ah, okay, Adam. So he's a former silver Olympic powerlifter. Well, he's going to need it to be lifting up Alexander Ross. He's no fucking slouch on the weight. Tossed into the barrier. Slips free though. Alexander Ross forearm to the kidneys. Eats an elbow to the face. Stomps on the face there from Brandon Ace to Kendrick West. Gets to his feet, eats a kick to the stomach though. Warren Benjamin has Alexander Ross up against the barrier. Ross slips free though. Forearm across the back of the head. Big chop across the chest. And an elbow strike to the head. And a stunner on the outside. Kendrick West working over Ace. Stomping down on the chest. Brings him up to his feet. Misses with the right hand. Eats one of his own from Ace though. Tossed back into the ring. Brandon Ace now taking control of West. Warren Benjamin seems to be in control of Alexander Ross. Has him up. Kendrick West in the air. Military press. Standing moonsault. Ace now. Leg drop across the throat. Moonsault there from Warren Benjamin. For a big man, he can surely get off the ground. That's unnatural. Big pile driver there. Brandon Ace looking to take control. The spear into the apron by Warren Benjamin to Alexander Ross. Inverted Russian leg sweep there from Ace. Warren Benjamin raining elbows into the gut of Alexander Ross. Ace now in the corner. Turned around. DDT to Kendrick West. Fights his way free in the corner. Now he's waiting for Kendrick West to get to his feet. Alexander Ross trying to bring Warren Benjamin over to the barrier, it seems. And another pile driver there. Looking for a submission hold on Kendrick West. It means fuck all in this match. You got to make him bleed. You can weaken him all you like, but unless you make him bleed, it don't mean shit. Whipped into the barrier as Warren Benjamin bounces his head now. Alexander Ross taking control of the big man on the outside. Arm drag takedown by Brandon Ace. Jawbreaker from Kendrick West. Back and forward between these two in the ring. Spinning neck breaker from Kendrick West. Thrown over, fireman's carry takedown on Warren Benjamin on the floor on the outside. Kendrick West still working over Brandon Ace in the corner. Gets caught though. Fights his way back to his feet with a punch to Ace's stomach. Whipped into the corner yet again is Brandon Ace. Back elbow for Alexander Ross to Benjamin. Scoops him up. And a snake eyes to Ace in the ring. Whipped again into another corner. Kendrick West unrelenting in keeping Brandon Ace in the corners of this ring. But Kendrick West is eliminated, and now Baltimore's finest is 2-on-1 on the hit squad. Does Alexander Ross have what it takes to defeat two men? We've seen it done earlier tonight by Jake Bagwell. But is the numbers game too much? Big right hand. Warren Benjamin has him up. Power bomb there. Single arm power bomb. Standing. Moonsault ahead, but calling for the end. Warren Benjamin. But Brandon Ace steps in his way. Stomp to the chest. Kendrick West now walking past as his tag team partners left to fight off these two men. Blocks the first one. Forearm to the face. Big uppercut, no, blocked. Big left hand from Warren Benjamin. Misses with a gut punch. Kick though, quickly into the stomach. Running STO. And back in control is Baltimore's finest. Gut wrench, suplex there. Now look at these two stomping a hole in him. Up to his feet. Fireman's carry takedown though by Ross. Doesn't see Ace coming in, who gets him with a Russian leg sweep. Alexander Ross needs to hit and run. Hit and run. Separate them. Give yourself some space to work on one of these two men. Brandon Ace just showing off there. Is he going to pay for that? Or does he have what it takes to finish this match? Slips through the back door. Kick to the calf. Chop across the chest. No, blocked. Big clothesline. Slips through the back door yet again. Forearm across the back of the head. But just as he seems to get advantage, the other tag team partner comes in. And Brandon Ace just took out his own partner with a drop kick to the back of the head. It seems this tag team of Baltimore's finest are a little bit rusty on working together. Stomp across the face of Alexander Ross. Ace now brings him up to his feet. No. Shoots for legs from underneath him. Alexander Ross though eats the forearm across the back. Picked up. Smashed down on his face on the floor. But Alexander Ross still holding in there against these two men of Baltimore. Knee drop to the small of the spine. Alexander Ross now picked up to his feet. Scooped up. Slammed down on the mat, but still no blood pouring from this man's head, even though he's been double teamed from the moment Kendrick West got eliminated. Uranagi slammed there, dropping him. Warren Benjamin looking gassed. Alexander Ross laid out on the floor. Brandon Ace now totting that ass up. Gut wrench suplex. Dumps him on his neck. Alexander Ross slips through the back door, forearm to the back. Has he got no? Too slow. Kick to the stomach. Warren Benjamin gets in the way of Brandon Ace, whatever he had in mind. Slips through the back door, kick to the calf there by Ace. Inverted DDT to Alexander Ross as we move up the ramp. Standard moonsault there. None of these moves, although they take energy and blow the air out of the lungs, are going to make him bleed. Heavy right hand. Has him up. Slams him down on that Digital Wrestling Syndicate logo on the middle of the ramp. Brought to his feet now as Alexander Ross ducks under. Warren Benjamin. Backdrop holds on. German suplex still holding on. Warren Benjamin brings him to his feet, spins him round into a big suplex there, dumping him on that ramp. And finally, there we have it. Alexander Ross, the numbers game become too much, and the Hit Squad lose to Baltimore's Finest in round 1. Stomps to the knee. There we see. No, that's not it. You took too long. You didn't bring your tag team partner in soon enough, because the tag team match for the Goodbye 2K18 has already been set. The Hit Squad have their tag team opponents. And they are Hell's Angels. So we have 4 members of Ruthless Inc. all going at it in a Crimson Blood match. The Last Train Robbers, the newest members of Ruthless Inc. versus Ruthless Inc. UK's William Haight and David Ruin. So no matter what way this goes, Ruthless Inc. make it through to round 2 to fight Baltimore's Finest. It's a wonderful day to be ruthless. And I'm not going to bounce on the other, or get on the old train of it's Ruthless Day. Oh, too late, already did it. This match is just straight up ruthless. Last Train Robbers versus Ruthless Inc.'s UK. David Ruin, William Haight. Matt Outlaw, D-Train. No matter what, Baltimore, you're fighting ruthless in a snap, nap or tap cage match. Now, which team would you rather fight? The Last Train Robbers or the UK zone? Well, I say UK zone, but Ruthless Inc. UK. What the fuck did Whisper Fire do? What did she do in someone's face? Quite impressive considering Whisper Fire is not signed to the roster. She's pissing off some people here. You spit where, Whisper Fire, because That's just plain up nasty. Coming down to the ring, the newest members of Ruthless Inc. They are the D-Train and Wild Matt Outlaw, the last train robbers. What the fuck, Whisperfire? You best be careful, because in a minute I'm going to have security take you out the fucking door. And I don't mean the pretty way. But coming down to the ring now is Ruthless Inc.'s UK, William Haight and David Ruin. Coming in at £635 combined. Take your pick. Do you want Ruthless Inc. UK or do you want Ruthless Inc. the last train robbers? Either way, Ruthless are taking this to the next round. Brandon Ace, I'm sure you're scared. Look at the size of that fucking man alone. 7 foot tall, 400 pounds. I would not want to be punched in the face by that fuck. Referee taken out straight away. David Ruin dropped to the floor by Wild Matt Outlaw. Scooped up, slipped through the back door for a big man, quite agile it seems. Matt Outlaw fights his way through with the elbow strikes to the side of the head. Welcome to the show, Zerk. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Even if you are in an eternity fucking tank. Jesus. You really fucked the look of that tank up with that paintwork and that flag. Matt Outlaw drops David Ruin to the outside. William Haight whips D-Train into the ropes. They collide and D-Train just shrugs him off like he was a fucking fly. Big right hand drops William Haight to the floor. The arm breaker from David Ruin. Misses with the big kick. Matt Outlaw scoops him up. Big side suplex. D-Train misses with a knee strike. William Haight grabs him by the back of the head. Elbow drop across the chest, driving him into the mat. David Ruin now tossed into the ring post. Big high kick there from William Haight. Takes down D-Train. Drags him to the centre of the ring. Standing double stomp there to the stomach. Big kick across the chest. TKO from William Haight to D-Train in the centre of the ring. William Haight going up top. What's he got in mind? Big double stomp again to the stomach of D-Train. Trying to make him cough up blood. With David Ruin being worked hard on the outside by Matt Outlaw. Just as I say that though, eats an arm drag takedown. The ruthless driver from William Haight. Big kick, no leg caught. Elbow strike to the top of the knee. And a neck breaker from Matt Outlaw. D-Train now trying to take back control. Looks for the DDT. No, countered. Pins don't matter here, William Haight, but good try. Jaw breaker from David Ruin. Kick to the stomach. No. Elbow strike to the top of the knee again. Back elbow from William Haight into the TKO cutter. Big scoop slam from Matt Outlaw on David Ruin. Impressive, a man of his size. Tossing around 400 pounds like nothing. Big double stomp again from William Haight. High kick caught. Kick to the hamstring. Headbutt breaks free. William Haight now. Back elbow to D-Train's head. Matt Outlaw has something in mind for David Ruin, but David Ruin fights his way free and another ruthless driver comes the way of D-Train. Big chop blocked. Tossed into the barriers. David Ruin fights his way out. Elbow strike to the kidneys. Whipped into the barrier again is Matt Outlaw. Big European uppercut, drops him to the floor. Holy shit, David Ruin tossing him like a rag doll, spinning him into the side of that barrier. Kick to the stomach by William Haight, misses. Big right hand from D-Train. Big headbutt, and D-Train has been eliminated by William Haight from a headbutt. But D-Train's refusing to leave the ring. That big old baller, sexy, ain't moving anywhere. Running in with a knee strike is William Haight. STO takedown on Matt Outlaw. Now the boys are ruthless. Go to work on their team 2-on-1 with a low blow there from David Ruin. Matt Outlaw in trouble. Torture rack backbreaker there from David Ruin. Matt Outlaw with the pull back clothesline, fights his way free from William Haight. Now smashing his head off the ring, off the ramp. Look at the manipulation of the arm there, David Ruin. Oh, vicious stomp to that elbow. Looks like he's going to fucking try and break the arm of his own teammate as such. These boys in Ruthless give zero fucks. Teardrop suplex. And again, still holding on, David Ruin working over Matt Outlaw. And there's a third, bouncing him off that ramp. Knee drop to the small of the back. Scoops him up, slips through the back, pushes William Haight aside. Matt Outlaw now going for the trapezius claw. Trying to weaken the arms. Trying to stop him from being able to fight, swing those punches, lift him up. Big clock to the jaw there. William Haight comes in with a kick. Maybe the boys from Ruthless are a little bit rusty as well. Pop up into the gut wrench, into the fucking suplex on the ramp. Jesus Christ. David Ruin, zero fucks. Big kitchen sink knee there comes in. Knee drop to the skull. Stomp across the face now. Rubbing his face across that metal ramp. Elbow drop to the small of the back. Ruin now picks Outlaw up. Brings him up. Working over the midsection now. William Haight telling Matt Outlaw, get up. Get the fuck up. But David Ruin comes in, looks to pick him up. Eats a shoulder block takedown. Float over. DDT on the ramp. Redneck Avenger, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. We're working our way through a slaughterhouse tournament. Trying to crown the tag team to go all the way. We've already got the winners of Block A. We're now looking to make the winners of Block B. Stomp across the face. Matt Outlaw. Can he get this back to 1-on-1? Dragon screw takedown. Stomp to the knee. William Haight now. A stomp to the stomach. Brings Matt Outlaw to his feet. Suplexes him down the ramp. David Ruin now. What's he got in mind? A punch to the cock. Straight up nut shot. Pop up power bomb. Really going to work. William Haight now creeps up from behind. Elbow drop across the chest. Stomp across the face. Who's going to finish this match? Big knee shot to the side of the head. William Haight determined to get the elimination. Big kitchen sink knee. Drops Matt Outlaw to the floor, and David Ruin stomping on the chest. Kick to the stomach. Matt Outlaw trying to fight his way free against two men. Float over. DDT on the stage area now. And now a stomp to the back. Rubbing his face along that metal grate. Elbow drop to the in between the shoulder blades. Big right hand. Trapezius trap. Just ragdolling him there. Here we go. Gut wrench. Into the suplex. Misses with a stomp. Matt Outlaw getting up in time. Catches William Haight with a punch, but eats the boot of David Ruin. Fucking ragdolling him some more. When that 400-pounder has you in his grasp, there ain't much you can do about it. William Haight now brings Matt Outlaw to his feet. Running STO takedown. Stomp to the knee. And a stomp again. Now double stomping away from these two men. Big kitchen sink knee again to Matt Outlaw. And there you have it. David Ruin eventually stomping the boot across the face and busting Matt Outlaw open. There you see the boys of Ruthless working over each other, and all it is Matt Outlaw in the highlights getting beat over. But here they are, your winners of this match, and it is Ruthless Inc. UK's David Ruin and William Haight. Can Baltimore's finest take on these two men and make it through to the next round? Warren Benjamin might be big, but is he 7 feet tall, 400 pounds big? Who's gonna make who cry like a bitch or go the fuck to sleep? But that doesn't matter right now, because we're gonna move on to the next match, which is a debuting tag team again in this tournament. But once again we have members of Ruthless Inc. involved. So Johnny Winston has brought in his tag team partner Hugo Wright, and they will be going up against Ruthless Inc. UK's Otto Von Ruthless and Phoenix Cruz. Josh, I'm already here, sat in the booth, doing a job, calling the matches and not stuttering my words about my fake nuts or the other little things that you do. Because we all know how much you love talking about your fake nuts or your butthole or your tiny ding ding. Mighty Minerva calling Ruthless forever, forever Ruthless. That's right, she is a member of Ruthless Inc., the women's tag team. It's okay, Secretary, as long as he's not drinking alcohol, we'll be fun. But here we go, Johnny Winston, Hugo Wright, Otto Von Ruthless, Phoenix Cruz. And Josh, shouldn't you be training for your match against Mini Wolf next on Tuesday? Because I hear he's gunning for you and he's bringing his little 2x4 friend. Miss, is the Mini Wolf in his playpen? And by playpen I mean steel cage with his toy 2x4. Apologies for the generic entrance, but coming down to the ring now, the greatest showman, Johnny Winston and Hugo Wright. Johnny Winston has earned himself a shot at the UKWF Championship at the Goodbye show next Sunday. Can he leave a champion, but can he leave here tonight with a spot in Slaughterhouse Wrestling? Coming down to the ring now, Ruthless Inc. UK, Otto Von Ruthless and Phoenix Cruz. I didn't pick the matches. I had someone else pick numbers for the slotted positions, and this is just how bracket B turned out from the people that picked their slots. I had nothing to do with this, and I'm sure someone in the chat can prove that if they want to speak up, but they were there when that happened. There was actually 3 individuals that came, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals that took help in picking that. But here we go. Straight away with a crucifix takedown is Hugo Wright. Johnny Winston eats that neck breaker there. But Otto Von Ruthless now going to work on the arm of Hugo Wright. Phoenix Cruz on the shoulder of Johnny Winston. Big headbutt there from Phoenix Cruz. And already Otto Von Ruthless exposing that top turnbuckle. Big knee to the side of the head of Hugo Wright. In comes Phoenix Cruz with the elbow strikes, trying to break his way free. Big knee strike there from Hugo Wright to the head of Otto Von Ruthless, dropping him to the floor. Shoots for legs from underneath him. The leg whip, and Phoenix Cruz kips up, does his hair, making sure he's alright. Yeah, I'm sure you don't miss. I've seen how vicious that little bastard can be. He's nut shot me enough times. He's nut shot Zerk with a 2x4 as well. Working over the arm is Otto Von Ruthless. Stomp to the back of the head of Josh. Josh, fuck off, you got me on the brain now. Jesus. Johnny Winston gets scooped up and slammed down with authority there by Phoenix Cruz. Otto Von Ruthless misses with the clothesline. Kicks to the back of the knee by Hugo Wright, and there a claymore from Phoenix Cruz. Elbow drop to the chest. Kips up and again just styles it out. Phoenix Cruz showing off to the crowd. Jawbreaker from Hugo. Slips through the back. Inverted DDT there from Johnny Winston. Working over the ankle is Hugo. Snap suplex from Johnny Wright. Johnny Winston misses with the kick. Otto Von Ruthless catches him though. Johnny Winston's kick just gets enough of Otto Von Ruthless to save his partner. Look at those European uppercuts rain down on Phoenix Cruz. Whipped across the ring. Big European uppercut. Whipped across once more. And another European uppercut. Johnny Winston still going. And a big drop kick. Combination strikes from Otto Von Ruthless. Kicks across the chest. Spinning heel kick drops him to the floor. Johnny Winston misses with a big punch. There it is, the big right hand. The mauler. Knee drop to the back of the head. Welcome back, Chris Clark. Nice to see you again, to see you. Nice. And Johnny Winston is out of the match thanks to the go to sleep from Phoenix Cruz. Now, does Hugo Wright have what it takes to take these two men of Ruthless Inc. down? The TKO there from Otto Von Ruthless. Phoenix Cruz now comes in, picks him up to his feet, grabs him by the throat. Big old gut punch. Hugo rolls out of the way, comes in with a basement drop kick, misses. Gets stomped on by the two men of Ruthless Inc. And here comes those combination strikes again from Otto von Ruthless. Those chopping strikes across the chest, spinning heel kick to the stomach. Otto von Ruthless giving Hugo the big fuck you. Misses with the basement drop kick. Phoenix Cruz misses with the kick. Hugo only has his eyes set on fucking Otto von Ruthless. Should have been watching Phoenix Cruz as well. Otto now has him up. Grabs him by the back of the head. Gut wrench, power slam. Stays on top of the man. But Hugo fights his way. Pull back, shoulder block takedown. Hugo now dragging him to the center of the ring. Big soccer ball kick, but Phoenix Cruz has him up on the shoulders. Torture rack into the neck breaker. Cruz brings him up to his feet. Scoops him up. Slams him down. Phoenix Cruz got beat there by Otto von Ruthless, who wanted revenge for being taken down to the floor by Hugo. Shoulder block takedown. Hugo still concentrating on Otto von Ruthless, not watching his back. Chopping at the leg now, but catches the forearm. Big right hand. Phoenix Cruz now sets him up against the ropes. And now he's being choked over that middle rope. Whiplash to the neck. Brought to his feet now. Phoenix Cruz scoops him up, but Hugo slips through the back door. Then neck breaker. But Otto von Ruthless straight in there. Straight getting a hold of him. Bringing him to the court. And there it is. Busted open on that exposed turnbuckle. Otto von Ruthless finishes this match. Chris Clark, talk to the back office. They can help me with the paperwork, but we need more details from you, I'm sure, of who's actually doing it and where's your hashtags for us to download you. And the winners of this match: Phoenix Cruz, Otto von Ruthless, Ruthless Inc. UK. Who will their opponents be? Will it be the Apocalypse Disciples or the Entrepreneurs? I guess not, Adam. I guess not. But look where they're going. They're going to the slaughterhouse. So I'm sure these type of matches are only just the beginning of what they might experience over there. But we're going to get straight into this match here. Apocalypse Disciples on your left, the Entrepreneurs on the right. Mr. U-Taker and Mark Caliber working together in many places across the digital era of wrestling. Can they eke out the victory over the Entrepreneurs? Another tag team who've worked together for many years. Which one of these two teams will go on to face Ruthless Inc. in the next round? Take your pick now. Thank you, Blade Charge, but the show's not over yet. You're a little bit premature. I hope that's not in every aspect of your life. What? But thank you anyway. Much appreciated. So who's everyone's picks here? As we continue on, let's Is Cassie still in the chat? Cassie, you're still here. Mighty Minerva says the Apocalypse Disciples. Gordson can't choose between the two teams. Not surprising, because these two teams have been around for quite a while. Both heavy in accolades, I'm sure. But coming down to the ring first are your Apocalypse Disciples. A combined weight of 531 pounds. Mr. U-Taker from the pits of darkness, the calculating one, Mark Caliber. Cassie, how long have we got until Edge is on? And if there's a mod here, will they drop the link when the chat is going live for Edge Radio? If Edge Radio is on tonight, I haven't heard yet. And we still would like someone to design the logo for Edge, I believe. And if you don't know what Edge is, it's echoes of the digital generate. Yeah, I can't say what it is. You will be on tonight, and at what time? How long have we got before it's on? And Mark Caliber dropping the hammer there. Fire and brimstone. Eat your heart out. There you go. Echoes of a digital gaming era. Jesus Christ. Why the fuck couldn't I say that? But coming out to the ring now are the entrepreneurs. Griffith Davian and Lord Amadeus coming in at a combined weight pretty close to the Apocalypse Disciples of 530 pounds. Quite even in size and weight here between the two teams. Yeah, 9. So I've got about just under an hour before the radio show starts. Okay. When the chat opens, please somebody drop the link in the YouTube chat here, and we'll see if we can grab some extra people. Whipped into the ropes. Griffith Davian eats a spine buster there from Mark Caliber. Mr. U being brought to his knees by Lord Amadeus, who gives him a good knee strike to the side of the head. Now a stomp into the chest. Mr. U now fights his way to his feet, but Lord Amadeus straight away catches him with a fireman's carry takedown. Griffith Davian already trying to eat the applause up of the crowd here. Mark Caliber up to his feet, eats a forearm across the back and another. Caliber fights his way free. Big elbow strike to the head of Griffith Davian. Now raining down right hands with that Fez press. Snap suplex there from Lord Amadeus to Mr. U. Thank you. I will have to sort that out because that can't stay. Drop kick there from Lord Amadeus to Mr. U-Taker, takes him off his feet. Mark Caliber changes his mind, comes back into the ring. And a backbreaker there. And there's the crescendo from Lord Amadeus. Griffith Davian dropped to the outside by the right hand of Mark Caliber. What a gut-wrench sit-down powerbomb from Lord Amadeus to Mr. U-Taker, who's yet to truly get started in this match, it seems. Mr. U is brought up. Buckle bomb there from Lord Amadeus. Griff now stalking, knee strike, clothesline. Lord Amadeus going up top. Mr. U laid out in the centre of the ring. Dive and headbutt. Leg sweep from Mark Caliber. Kick to the back of the leg there from Mark Caliber on Griff Davian. And again, Mr. U now. Can he get started? Has Lord Amadeus up. Fall away slam. Stomp across the face of Griffith Davian. Big right hand now. A stomp to the chest. Now stomping a mud hole and a chokehold across the throat of Lord Amadeus. Amadeus brought to his knees. Diving clothesline there, takes him off his feet. Mr. U now waiting as Lord Amadeus slowly gets to his feet. Scoops him up. Here comes that tombstone pile driver. Fez press from Griff on the outside. No. Picks Mark Caliber up and bounces the back of his head off the floor. Punch to the head. Stiff kick to the spine. Mr. U now got his eyes raked there by Lord Amadeus. Has him up. Brings him down on his face. Looking to bust him open as he brings him down to hit the mat. Whipped into the turnbuckle now. Mr. U fights his way through with a back elbow, scoops Amadeus up and tosses him across the ring like a sack of spuds. Into the barrier goes Griffith Davian, fights his way through with the elbow strike to the kidneys. And again Griff gets tossed into that barrier, this time rammed into it by Mark Caliber. And another tombstone pile driver from Mr. U. And stomping away at the chest now is Mr. U. Fireman's carry takedown. Lord Amadeus, big knee strike to the side of the head. Griff tosses Mark Caliber back into the ring. Big chop across the chest from Amadeus. Ducks under the kick. Flying clothesline there from Lord Amadeus. Mr. U now backs up into the corner. Lord Amadeus going up top. What's he got in mind here? Mr. U's too far away, surely. Mark Caliber gets caught by... hung up on the top rope in a tree of woe. Lord Amadeus missing with that knee strike. Mr. U taking advantage. Eternal rest granted to you by Mark Caliber. Big judo throw there from Lord Amadeus to Mr. U-Taker. And Mark Caliber has Griff up again and again drives him into the mat. Who's going to take this match? You've seen how it's unfolding. Is it the Apocalypse Disciples or is it the Entrepreneurs? Clothesline to the outside. Mr. U falling the hard way to the floor. Mark Caliber now has Griff by the back of the head. Snapmare takedown. Mr. U, neck breaker there. Griff fights his way through with the right hand. Spinning back fist blocked there by Mark Caliber. Arm drag takedown by Mr. U. Big hip toss by Mark. And Griffith Davian's busted open. And now it's the Apocalypse Disciples 2-on-1 of Lord Amadeus. Is the man with the golden hair about to be eliminated? Or can he somehow dig deep enough? We've seen one man only do it so far tonight, and that was Jake Bagwell. Can anyone else replicate what that man did tonight? No, the Apocalypse Disciples. That back elbow busting Lord Amadeus straight across the nose, and he is out of here. Look at that DDT there from Mark Caliber. The eternal rest granted to Griffith Davian, centre of the ring. And there it is again. And another eternal rest granted to Griffith Davian. Bet you're winners of this match. And moving on to face Ruthless Inc. UK. Nope. The Apocalypse Disciples. So we have Baltimore's Finest versus Ruthless Inc. UK coming up next in a snap, nap or tap match. Who do we think's going to win that one? There you see Baltimore's Finest, Ruthless Inc. UK. Time to change the match type, because it's a snap, nap or tap tag team match inside a steel cage. And you're going to have to bear with me 2 seconds because I need to disappear. So talk amongst yourselves like happy little people, and yeah, try not to be distracted by any noises you might hear. Bye bye. Oh, and look at that, I'm still back in plenty of time. Okay, I've obviously missed some stuff in the chat, but I'm back. And it's Baltimore's Finest versus Ruthless Inc. UK. We saw Baltimore win quite convincingly against the Hit Squad, double teaming Alexander Ross, and now we see Matt Outlaw got double teamed by David Ruin and William Haight. But now these two teams have got nowhere to run inside a steel cage. You either knock one of your opponents out or you make them yelp for their mama. So coming down to the ring now is Baltimore's Finest, Brandon Ace and Warren Benjamin. Warren Benjamin, we have found out, is a silver medalist in, I believe, powerlifting. Can he lift 7 feet and 400 pounds? We're about to find out. Because coming down to the ring next, members of Ruthless Inc. UK, David Ruin and William Haight. for the sheer size of David Ruin alone. I would say that the victory will be in Ruthless Inc. UK's hands, because that's a big mountain to overcome. But if they can isolate William Haight enough, they may be able to get the smaller man to tap out easier or knock him the fuck out. But we've already underestimated Baltimore's finest once tonight. Who knows, maybe they'll surprise us yet again. Message me on Skype, Brandon. I'll need to... Well, I probably can. And I've still got to sort out downloading Amber Young on 19, so I'll get around to it. But anyway, back to the match. Shoulder block takedown there by Brandon Ace on David Ruin. Remember, all they've been through tonight carried on all the way through into this match now. Considering these teams went 2-on-1 in the previous match, both should be reasonably fresh. But still, their bumps, their bruises, as much as you ice those out the back, you're still not going to recover that much. And the two teams waiting in the wings are probably hoping that this match goes on for quite a while to give themselves enough time to recover, especially the last team involved. The strength there of Brandon Ace power bombing David Ruin. Russian leg sweep. Wrestling takedown there by Warren Benjamin. Now stomping at the knee. Big shoulder toss. Brandon Ace going flying across the ring. Jawbreaker from William Haight. And now another jawbreaker back from Warren Benjamin. Spinning European uppercut. Shoulder breaker by David Ruin. Going to work. Triangle choke locked in. Warren Benjamin trying to save his partner. Does so just in time, because it looked like Brandon Ace was struggling there. Impressive strength shown by Warren Benjamin, tossing him into the air, catching him and putting him into a gut wrench suplex. Double stomp to the chest of Brandon Ace. And again, impressive feat of strength shown by Warren Benjamin. But William Haight now locks in the submission hold. Can William... No, Warren Benjamin saves his partner yet again. Now Warren Benjamin gets it brought back to him, and gut wrench power suplex in return by David Ruin. Tossed into that steel cage. Brandon Ace now. Combination strikes. And round David Ruin goes. Look at that for an aeroplane spin. Pillar to post. Pete Walder, godfather of digital wrestling. How's it going? Nice to see you. Nice. We're in bracket B of the, and we have Baltimore's finest versus Ruthless Inc. UK. The winner of this block will face Boots and Blood, who won block A. Blaze McCoy, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Nice. For those of you that may not know Pete Wall and Blaze McCoy, where the fuck have you been? Get yourselves over, click on them, hit those little three dots, subscribe to those channels, as well as many others involved. We've got Wrestling Mama with Survivor, we've got HWA, we've got Maverick Championship Wrestling, we've got EXW, obviously Slaughterhouse, which is coming your way soon. We got ASWF, which is coming. Damn, that sounds good. Make sure you click those dots and subscribe to their channels if you haven't. And there's that triangle choke locked in again on Warren Benjamin. Can Brandon Ace save his partner in time? Yes, he does. Benjamin shrugs off David Ruin. Brandon Ace comes in quickly. And now David Ruin going for the ride. Big aeroplane spin there. Giant swing, should I say. Big gut punch there from William H. Gets himself back to his feet. David Ruin now has Brandon Ace on his shoulders. Samoan driver there. Brandon Ace still in this match though, not knocked out. This is a snap, nap or tap steel cage match. First team to cause one of their opponents to snap, to tap out and cry for their mama, or put them to sleep, wins the match. Well, William Haight taps out just as Pete says, don't let that ruined fuck win, because he still owes him money. Well, Pete, he's in a steel cage. Get your ass down there now. He's got nowhere to go. Top rope double foot stomp there. Giant swing to David Ruin there by Warren Benjamin. Baltimore's finest taking it through to the next round. There's that Samoan driver. Don't think he'll be running too far. Brandon Ace calling this upset city. Can Baltimore's finest go all the way through and meet Boots and Blood in the final match? So far they've come out on top. But we're going to move on to the next match. Coincidentally has more Ruthless in it. Again, I did not pick the brackets. The brackets were picked by individuals picking numbers from a bowl. Ghetto strong style, is that what you want to call it, Brandon? Ghetto strong style. Interesting take. But we're going to move on to a snap, nap or tap tag steel cage match again. This time the Apocalypse Disciples versus Ruthless Inc. UK. Brandon, as you're watching this match, who would you like to fight in the final? And you know what the final is. It's a tag team war. Falls count anywhere. Anything goes. We are 35 minutes away from Edge Radio starting. The link will get dropped in when their chat goes live. Please make sure you get over there to support them on the radio show. It tells you everything that's been going on across the digital era and all the different shows which we put on for you. So please make sure you check that out. I'm hopefully aiming to be finished before them, and the way these matches are going, we should be there just in time to watch Boots and Blood and the winner of Block B go one-on-one for the title of Slaughterhouse Wrestling. Brandon Ace, you've still not told me which one of these two teams here you want to fight. Is it the Apocalypse Disciples or is it Ruthless Inc. UK? Brandon Ace wants the Disciples. And I wonder if that's because he wants a shot at Mr. U-Taker. Again, another quick match, so the time for recovery from the previous fight has been short. So all those injuries that may have been carried through, still fresh. The ice packs have been worn. Their medical team have done what they can. Now get out there and do what you need to do to make it through to the next round. Brandon Ace, Warren Benjamin out back in the locker room. Resting up watching this match as it goes on. And here we have Phoenix Cruz and Otto Von Ruthless in the ring now. Well, as long as he doesn't eat them for breakfast, because if he likes to eat dudes, I'm sure we can find him some company. But coming down to the ring now, Mr. U-Taker and Mark Caliber, your Apocalypse disciples. The Apocalypse disciples already beating the Entrepreneurs, bleeding them out. Jake Bagwell still the only man to take a 2-1 deficit and make it all the way through in the blood matches. But here we're into the steel cage and it's time to make them tap, snap, or just go plain out to nap. Mr. U leading the way. Mark Caliber focused, looking at Warren Benjamin and Brandon Ace in the ring, ready to lay claim, lay waste to these two. The lights raise and Ruthless Inc. UK have ducked out of the ring quick. Let's get ready to get this match underway. Take your pick now, Apocalypse Disciples or Ruthless Inc. UK to make it to the final against Baltimore's finest. Cage lowered. Time to go to work. Phoenix Cruz straight in with a neck breaker or back breaker into the neck breaker. Mark Caliber raining down the elbow strikes on Otto Von Ruthless. Phoenix pushes U-Taker away. Fireman's carry takedown though. Mark Caliber looking for the suplex. Connects. The Apocalypse Disciples taking control of this match early on. Phoenix Cruz held in a side headlock. Neck breaker across the knee there. But Otto Von Ruthless now tosses Mark Caliber across his shoulder. Big knee strike to the stomach of Mr. U. Pushed away. Big clothesline takes his head almost clean off. Otto Von Ruthless with the right hand to the face. Big double axe handled across the back. And another drives him into the floor. Phoenix Cruz now. Camel clutch locked in place. Mr. U trying to rip his head right back. Forearm across the back and another. Big clothesline from Phoenix Cruz. Mark Caliber with a gut kick. Phoenix scoops up Mr. U, but Mr. U slips out. Inverted Russian leg sweep, leg drop across the throat of Otto Von Ruthless. And Mr. U now waiting for Phoenix Cruz to get up. Scoops him up. Is he going to knock him out? Tombstone pile driver. Trapezius claw. But Phoenix Cruz slips out, chops the leg from underneath Mr. U. Up he goes. And a powerbomb brings him down on the back of his head. Otto now scoops up Mark Caliber. Sees the ropes. Hot shot. Hangs him across. Shin breaker from Phoenix Cruz into the Dragon Screw takedown. Gut punch blocked by Mark Caliber. Kick of his own to Ivan Ruthless. Has him up. Eternal rest granted. Brainbuster there. Stomach. Tequila Sunrise. No. Submission hold locked in deep on Mr. U, but Mr. U slides out eventually and gets himself free. Ivan Ruthless raining headshots. Breaks free from Mark Caliber. Jawbreaker from Otto. Brought to the centre of the ring. Mark Caliber going for the ride. Wrist lock into the suplex. Mark Caliber going round and round. Phoenix Cruz weakening the wrists of Mr. U-Taker. And Mark Caliber comes crashing down. Big kick almost takes U-Taker clean out of the match. Armbar now locked in. Goes back to Otto Von Ruthless. Phoenix Cruz still not finished with Mr. U-Taker. Locks in the submission hold again. Mark Caliber drops to one knee in exhaustion. Mr. U submission locked in on him. Mark Caliber saves the day yet again. But Phoenix Cruz not finished yet. But Mark Caliber comes in with a save. No, eats the knee to the head. Otto Von Ruthless. Accordion rack backbreaker now. Locked in on Mark Caliber. And Mark Caliber is tapped out. Phoenix Cruz picks up the victory. And Mr. U-Taker, not happy, lands a punch to the face of Phoenix Cruz after the bell goes. Protests to the referee. But that wasn't how that was supposed to go. There's that tombstone pile driver. And there's Ruthless Inc. UK. There it is. That accordion rack backbreaker there. Locked in deep. Look at the way the spine contorts around the head of Phoenix Cruz. His toes almost touching the back of his skull. And there's the moment Mark Caliber taps out. I can't say I blame him. The way the spine's going there, that's just fucking unnatural. And the winners of this match. And moving on to the final round to face Baltimore's finest are Ruthless Inc. UK. And the final match is a tag team war. Aha. Nope. We're skipping entrances on this one. Thank you very much, Mrs. U and Pete Wall, for sharing the link to Edge Radio. This is the final match of Block B. Tag Team War in effect. Tornado tag. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere. Baltimore's finest versus Ruthless Inc. UK. Shooter Sean Shamrock, welcome to the show. Nice to see you nice. How you doing, fella? How you doing? Edge will go live at 9 PM, but the chat is now open. So if you want to get over there in the chat, do so now. Welcome back, Jiggles. So it's Baltimore's Finest versus Ruthless Inc. UK. Who's going to make it through to fight Boots and Blood for that spot at Slaughterhouse Wrestling? And here we go. Baltimore comes straight out of the gates. Referee taken out by Warren Benjamin. Clothesline by Phoenix Cruz. Inverted DDT there by Von Ruthless on Warren Benjamin. Baltimore's find a slight edge because they've had more rest than Ruthless Inc. between matches. But the damage, their bumps, their bruises, their blood, their the injuries all carrying forward. Who'd you get? Jake Bagwell, welcome back, fella, welcome back. Your match to find out if you're in Slaughterhouse will be next. Back and forth between these two teams, neither one gaining full advantage yet in this early stages. Gut wrench suplex there from Warren Benjamin, kick to the back of the calf, elbow strike there from Brandon Ace, fights his way free of Phoenix Cruz. Rob Machette, welcome to the show, nice to see you, nice. I was trying to get a hold of you earlier. Unfortunately, I missed out on that. I was trying to get a hold of you to get you in on this tournament, but I'm sure there'll be another tournament sometime that you can get in on. Giant swing, lock, Brandon Ace, gut wrench, suplex yet again from Warren Benjamin, showing strength in this tournament. Pinned by Brandon Ace on Phoenix Cruz. And only a 2 count. Run and sent on there from Warren Benjamin. And a kick out even before the 1 count. And Baltimore seem to be in control at the moment. Warren Benjamin waiting for Otto to get up. Pendulum power slam there to Otto Von Ruthless. Hooks the leg into the pin. 1, 2. And a kick out on 2. Phoenix Cruz rolling to the outside. Brandon Ace up on the mid rope, telling him to get up, but that ain't going to be no good if he's on the outside, is it? Phoenix Cruz slides out, breaks up the submission hold. Brandon Ace, Phoenix Cruz. There's that neck breaker across the knee. What a TKO there from Warren Benjamin. An impressive man. Okay, Rob, I'm not really on Facebook that much. I have it, but I don't really go on it for personal reasons. I just don't really like Facebook. I have it just as a necessity as such. Warren Benjamin in the corner, catches a leg. Big suplex, tosses him into the corner. And Phoenix Cruz drops to the outside with a clothesline. Pendulum power slam yet again. Welcome to Charm City, apparently. Standing moonsault by Brandon Ace on the outside. Inverted elevated DDT there by Warren Benjamin. Baltimore's Finest really in control, it seems, of this match. Has him up into that TKO again. Brandon Ace on the outside with the pin. Referee slides out. 1, 2, and a kick out again by Phoenix Cruz on 2. Welcome to Charm City. The pendulum power slam there. Warren Benjamin in for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Baltimore's Finest pick up the victory, and it's Baltimore versus Boots and Blood in the final. Holy shit, the underdogs in this tournament. Nobody really gave them a chance. But Warren Benjamin seems to be the equaliser for Brandon Ace. So we have Boots and Blood and Baltimore's Finest. each making their way through to the final. There we have Warren Benjamin celebrating in the ring. He was the man of the tournament. But we have just one more match left. And we have 15 minutes to get it done in. Oh, I think we've timed this perfectly. But there you see the teams that they have gone through. The Hit Squad being the first team, blooding them up, or bleeding them dry, shall we say. They beat 2 lots of Ruthless Inc. UK. And now they go on to fight against Boots and Blood. Did I say we got... Yep, right. We're going to make this interest... Oh, no, 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 no. Balls. Right. No, we can't do the one I was going to do. Damn it. That's only in 2K19, I guess. Well, as they were the first team to get through, they will come out first. Jake Bagwell and his partner Mordred Nightwalker versus Baltimore's finest, Brandon Ace, Warren Benjamin. Sorry, but I'm going to skip entrances because we've seen them enough tonight already. And we're going to go straight into a tag team TLC match. Person that grabs that briefcase from the top of that ladder is the tag team going through. Yeah, Godsey, how's the positioning? Can you see all right from inside Maddie's boobs? It's a good place to kind of like angle yourself, you know. You get the perfect thing. You've got the cushioning of the seating. And hell, with Minerva about, you get double boobage. You know, anytime they hug, you might jump from one house to another, technically. You could move house every other time they have a cuddle. See which one's more comfy. So we have Boots and Blood versus Baltimore's finest. TLC match. I'm not drunk. What the fuck am I drunk? Warren Benjamin getting tossed across the ring with that bell toss there. I think it's fucking funny, to be honest. Gozzy lives between Maddie's boobs. He moved there. Apparently every time Minerva and him they have a hug, he can move house to Minerva's boobs. So Baltimore versus Boots and Blood. Let's get back to this match. Jake Bagwell brings in the steel chair. Warren Benjamin smashes him over the head with the ladder though. Running Bulldog from Mordred Nightwalker, and Warren Benjamin goes to work with that ladder again. Ladder set up in the centre of the ring. Warren Benjamin looking to take that title from the top, or that briefcase from the top already. Jake Bagwell into the ring. Is he going to get there in time to stop Warren Benjamin from taking that contract to Slaughterhouse away? Hits him in the booty. Another booty shot. No. Tries to push over the ladder, and there it is. Brandon Ace though, half Nelson into the cutter. neck breaker, shall I say. And Warren Benjamin just dangling there from that briefcase. Drops in between him and Ace. Knee strike to the side of the Ace, and Brandon Ace has taken Jake Bagwell out, but Bagwell not down for long. Boot to the side of the head. Mordrin comes in and gives Brandon Ace another one to the other side of the head. Scoops him up, military press into the power slam. Mordrin going after Warren Benjamin after that ladder shot from earlier. I'm sure he's got a few words to say to him. But Warren fights his way out of him, drives him into the mat with a spike DDT. Jake just cracked his own partner over the back of the head with a ladder, trying to take Warren Benjamin. Jake now going up top. Warren Benjamin looking to roll out of the ring. Stops from the top rope. Jake Bagwell comes flying down, blowing all the air out of the lungs of Warren Benjamin. And he's gone to go grab his wood. Jake Bagwell grabbing wood. Brandon Ace goes to the outside with the steel chair. And now Mordrin Nightwalker thinks there's not enough ladders in this match. He's setting up another. Warren Benjamin working over Jake Bagwell in the ring. German suplex number 2. Spins him round. Picks him up. Drives him down into the mat with another suplex. Ladder now in hand. Warren Benjamin, what's he going to do with it? He sets it up. Mordrin Nightwalker eats steel from Brandon Ace. Welcome to Charm City, Jake Bagwell. Warren Benjamin has just welcomed you. How did that feel? Your own move used against you. And a gut buster there from Brandon Ace, who comes running into the ring looking for glory. Climbs that ladder quickly. Grabs the briefcase. Warren Benjamin taking a hold of Jake Bagwell. Backdrop. German suplex. Spins him round into the... And Baltimore's Finest have picked up the victory. Fuck. Baltimore's Finest. Baltimore's Finest have picked up the victory over Boots and Blood and picked that ladder off the... Picked that fucking briefcase from the top of the ladder. I can't even spit my words out. I'm surprised at how that went down. But congratulations, Baltimore's Finest. You grabbed that briefcase and, well, as per the rules, you've earned yourself a contract with Slaughterhouse Wrestling. I was actually expecting more of a fight. That may be my own fault for not setting the pace for it. But at 3 hours this stream is over, we have a victor, and it's Baltimore's Finest. You've seen these two teams go through hell to get there. Congratulations, Baltimore's Finest. But everybody now, please head over to Edge Radio. The link has been dropped in the chat. So find it, click it, head on over. We'll see you there. But congratulations to Baltimore's Finest. This is Ulmarwolf saying, be safe, be good, and if you can't be good, at least be good at fucking being bad. And this is Ulmarwolf, and I am